As a small yet highly impressive LEGO release at the start of 2025, the wonderful design of the 42201 Deep-Sea Research Submarine, its rich playability, and above all, its extremely high cost-effectiveness make it a remarkable product. And there is also the equally wonderful helicopter in B mode. It really sets a good start for the new products throughout the year. That's because it's only been 2 months since it was launched on January 1st, so the current price is still around $30. But we believe that its price will soon drop below $30. So in this video, let's first take a look at its specific performance. Let's start by looking at the packaging. On the front of the color box is a scene picture of a submarine on a deep-sea adventure. The age range is set for those above 9 years old. On the back, in addition to a picture from another perspective, there are also 4 functional diagrams. The 413 parts are altogether divided into 3 major stucks for packaging. 1 instruction manual for assembling. There are altogether 109 steps, with an average of 38 parts per step. And there is such a small sheet of stickers. Let's focus on the wonderful internal linkage design. Here is the linkage structure of the 3 propellers in total, which are located at the front and the rear of the submarine. After the manual power comes from the gear knob, it goes through a total of 4 sets of 12 to 12 gear sets. Then the power is transmitted to 2 propellers at the front and 1 propeller at the tail, making a total of 3 propellers. We can see that the designer has designed a set of parallelogram linkage mechanism here. At the same time, a universal joint is used to achieve the linkage function that enables the front and rear propellers to rotate at the same angle synchronously. Let's take a look at this set of worm and worm gear mechanism here. The manual power also comes down from the top, drives the 20-tooth gear through the worm, and then transmits the power to both sides. Well, this is one part of the linkage structure of the submarine's robotic arm. Up to this point, we have completed the assembly of the robotic arm. This is a very complex linkage mechanism. It can even be said that this is one of the most complex linkage mechanisms among the official LEGO sets up to now. In addition to being able to extend the front robotic arm, it also includes a rear support frame structure that can be lowered simultaneously. At the very front of the robotic arm, we can also see a robotic gripper that can open and close, which is also achieved through linkages. In order to increase the friction, the designer has used the rubber part numbered 45590 here. Well, it took approximately 3 hours to assemble this deep-sea research submarine. It wouldn't have too many external structures on its appearance. You can see that in terms of appearance, the designer has generally adopted this kind of appearance color scheme that gives a sense of fairy tales. Except for the spherical transparent cabin, the driver's seat inside the body, we can also see the searchlights in the front. And there are a total of 3 high-pressure gas cylinders here at the back. The designs of the rudders and horizontal stabilizers have also been made respectively beside the 3 propellers. In terms of functionality, the transparent cabin cover is connected by hinges. You can simply open it like this. Then there is the angle linkage of the 3 propellers, as well as the rotation of the propellers. The operation is still very smooth. Rotate this gear knob in the front. The robotic arm and the rear support frame can be lowered simultaneously. There is no problem in displaying it like this after it is lowered. That is to say, there can be 2 different modes for daily display. The robotic gripper is controlled by the gear knob below. The set also comes with a small device that is probably an undersea optical cable. In terms of firmness, for the entire submarine, hardly any brick-like parts are used. Even the searchlights on the top are fixed in the way of being connected with short rods like this. So it can be said that there is no pressure at all when playing with it in daily life. This is an excellent Technic set. It features great design, rich functions, high playability, and is stable and reliable enough. Crucially, it also offers high cost effectiveness. And when it comes to the cost effectiveness of a set like this, we can't help but mention its replayability. Although it has only been on the market for 2 months, several really excellent MOC works can already be seen on the rebrickable platform. Among them is a helicopter designed for it by M. Longer. It also makes use of a really wonderful linkage mechanism. If you guys want to take a look at it, please let us know in the comments section or through the bullet comments. See you in the next video!